Good morning. Last week, I mentioned about the personality of practice Buddhist, turn his quality into noble. Noble means very pure, not have any side effect when his body, mind, and his word come into the society. Only bring beneficial. He is in the tendency or extremely to one side. What is that side mean? Peace, benevolent, or compassion, loving kindness, show his emotion in that kind of support, you know. In Buddhism, we call it support, means support all living beings. If from today's word, we call it support the ecology system in his balance and not destruction something. This is called noble personality. So I say that in the noble personality have three conditions. One is in individual practice, one is in the assembly, one is more, excellent, not in the assembly, but walk to the world very open, because he have more parami, means more perfection in his character. Yeah, we call him Bodhisattva. Yeah. Bodhisattva is the life, like what we can found him as the other religion perspective also have that character like Jesus. Showing that his character is when someone hurt and harm him, he is not fighting back like that. Yeah. From others walk of the life, we not call them noble is because of he is doing something, the action is not accepting, tolerate, and let this example showing after his life. He's not doing like that. So noble disciple have one character that is learned from observation, means the bearing, tolerant, forbearance, patient. This is what in Buddhism all talk about. In the life that it's just stressful all the time. So right now I'm going back to what is the training observation as an individual practitioner who want to know the truth. What is the truth? Here, this is the Buddha who found the truth. The truth is things keep changing. Mental, material, and physics. If you see that, it's in that mental, it means rising and ceasing, rising and ceasing. You can go through it. All the thought, the fabrication of mind, the formation you got, pack it in, it just pop up, and then not knowing where he come and not knowing where he go. Just keep processing that. We call that something in Buddhism impermanence of changing, and no substantial. Yeah, when you observe mind, it's like that. And when we observe physics, you know that science will say a lot. When you observe material, science will say a lot. Yeah, only vibration and no physics there too. So how to apply that to our life so that we can overcome the stress? This is become important issue. If all this knowing the mark of the truth cannot use it for your life to overcome the stress, I abandon it. Not science. Science is solve problem, isn't it? Found the answer, discover something, but solve problem. Wise is like that. If the science you found and cannot use to solve problem and make problem, means that individual or that assembly is not science. Foolish. Yeah. So in Buddha time, he said that this contemplating means you keep thinking. You thinking it impermanent, stress. So that is no individual ego self I can master. No, then you need only one thing is let go. Let go easy. My dad say always, he said that I born baby, I carry nothing. And when I go, I carry nothing too. Easy to understand. Material thing, we know that anyone, when he passed away, he need to let his hand loose and go. But mentally, can we easy to let go the end of life? Like her, young, like me, again, keep processing, not letting go, and increasing attachment, increasing amounts of attachment. So that attachments come from what? Come from great anger, delusion, as a Buddhism mentioned. Even mention more, confused, jealous, and then complaining, add in a little bit more, conceit, big, proud of yourself, your country, your culture, or this and that. We have lots of, stubborn viewpoint already have in the mind to form this character. So contemplating means you need to contemplating like this. So how many of us in the daily life we contemplating like that? If not, then urgent, when stress comes, in that time, that moment, do you contemplate like that? This is called the truth. Will let you make you easy to release. Did we carry like that in how to use your mind? in contemplation. If not that we not get used to this, and when the life come and end, when the body is destruction, then it's no way we form the habitual pattern easy to let go, and a moment in the mind pop up, we can let go. If we not in the daily life like that, urgent go the way we have that kind of contemplation, then it's not easy. I saw, you know, just before yesterday, in this Midwest, there is strong wind come, isn't it? That one, what is that called? Yeah. Not lost life many. Right now, technology improve, but lost property, lost belonging. You see, for them, if for me, I'm okay, okay, because I think it that way, I talk it that way in everyday life. I lost gold, okay, lost gold. Lost money, okay, lost money. For them, they're not thinking that way. And been that kind of contact and shock. So the whole body shaking like that. Even though already gone, but not come back because he don't know how to put his mind for, how to order his thinking. So this become problem, what I see. When things happen, immediately we can psychologically recover. We need to make sure we know certain ways of contemplation. Spiritual life become important. Religion life become important in this time. Buddhism, we don't rely on God, but we have certain formula to put in contemplation. So this is the one thing that as Buddhists, especially the order of monk life, all the monks need to contemplate like that. Give you one joke. In Thailand, you know, Thailand, they need to vote. You vote for your military service, or it's not come to you, then you can release. Everyone, no matter what situation, before 21, or you have duty, you have someone to take care, then before 35, you need to vote. So before that, they'll vote for monk life, to monk life go and take vote. Like a very serious practitioner, then he take one. He need to come to service then. Later on, he's go corruption. Showing he go corruption, and then other people come and wake him up, and then this is shameful. So that after that, the order of the government services, because that is the Thai tradition. Thailand is a Buddhist country, so they feel shameful that they change the policy. Monks, if you come into the order more than 10 years, you don't have to come to work. 10 years. 80% of the monk life not come to 10 years. Why cannot come to 10 years? Because they are contemplating. It's not like this. I just want to say, for me to realize that if your daily life thinking, all the information come into contact, come into the feeling, your feeling and contact, you're not using this viewpoint to see things, oh, that is easy to become attachment, become existent, we call that. Something is existent into your mind, something is existent into become viewpoint. This is not become viewpoint. This become the goal of release. So we call this is right knowledge. We call this right knowledge. That knowledge is wisdom. Okay, right now we come into visualization. Can you go another page? Visualization, as what I know this word in when I look to dictionary, what it means to visualization means I wish to see it. I wish to see it is the first definition. I look to the dictionary. The second definition I know it is how to make it I can see. This is the two definition I look into the dictionary. It called visualization. It translates into Chinese because my English is not mother tongue. I am in learning. So I know visualization is like that. How to stop the mind and come into ceases means you try to stop something and remain your mind in balance, not running to grabbing. This is called visualization. That is what I learned from Pali and Chinese into practice, means you learn concentration. The visualization will achieve concentration like that. We call visualization. Means you again and again into a simple object, simple point, simple sentence, try to continually processing and let your mind out of the develop until it settles down. Means you master your own mind. We call that visualization. Did we do the training or our mind like that? I think when you come to the church in prayer, it's do like that. Yeah, like the Tibetan, the tradition, they come into mandala. You know, they're doing Om Mami Bemi Home, like that. Just 6 words, simple. Keep rotating in the mindset. You see, the Sufi, Muslim who take the beat, you know, keep simple visualization to stop the mind. I think in that moment, you release the stress. Catholic do it like that too. Not only Buddhism, that is very common. Human mind need to stop in order that he can see things clear. His mind is not shaking. When the mind not shaking, you check something, it won't be easy to discriminate. You can see the reality as the reality, not in your own personal viewpoint. So stop the mind first. I don't have this training before I come into Buddhist life, but I have another training before I enter into monkhood, that is martial art. Yeah, martial art training is you don't need a lot of talk. You just need a lot of repeating until from repeating the speed, the power, and the technique become mature. That is what you need to train, so that martial art is not come into writing and contemplating. They come into training bodily action. So when that is my basic, when come to the monkhood, I still been challenging because that bodily training action come into mental training action, totally very different. One is you can see. One is when you go to mental training, you can see. Especially when we sit down here and keep into individual. We know that the mind have a lot of fabrication. We call it monkey mind. We know that the mind have a lot of things, sometimes sleepy, sometimes dull, sometimes keep, thinking illusion to something, like a dream, like that. A lot of, predicting to the future, a lot of grabbing in the past. The desire is very strong. Just want to involve. I just use the word involve. You see? And then when that is happening, something make you uncomfortable. So the involved desire change into anger. Carry on like that too. We call that burning. I just use the word burning. In my life, come into today's life, it's just burning. It's just burning. Until slowly, the skillful means already mature. So I want to say, not in the common life, not in the urgent, but not in what we call that urgent, and not in the time that I destruction, because destruction not coming, I still okay right now, not destruction. So I never facing the destruction moment, how to contemplate, how to visualize. But I have one thing is individual retreat moment. Retreat. That is something that I see that most of us are not much involved in that practice, or not put much time into retreat practice. Retreat means 24 hours diligently guide your mind into stopping, guide your mind into three Dharma seal processing, like that. We call that retreat. Okay. So if there's someone that don't have that kind of experience, how can I tell? How can you tell? I said that for a serious Buddhist, for someone who really want to see Buddhism talking about that kind of perception differently, you need to come to direct experience. No one can bring the message to you unless you put it into training. So retreat become very popular in Asia. Right now in America and Western world, I don't have much work anymore because the retreat center is always, what we call that, no more seat for you. Yeah, you need to back up yourself. Yeah, they already maybe full. Yeah, maybe 6 months already. Yeah, been booked. 9 months already been booked. Why people want to go there? Because this middle class, this one who really want to do something in order that they can have different quality of the life. They come to retreat. So before that, they don't have much open to the Buddhist way or Indian ways of skillful guiding the mind. But right now, it's very popular. Very popular. So that moment is very individual. Like what I mentioned, the 3 Bodhi. The first Bodhi is very individual. We call that Pajjika Buddha. Very individual. He is ongoing into the mindset to break the mindset about attachment. Yeah. So he want to detach his mind, let the mind come into real freedom. And not caught by information, not caught by contact and feeling. So contact and feeling is 2 things. One is the cause, one is the effect. We call that contact and feeling. Contact and feeling. If you don't know feeling, the feeling will let you down. Means grabbing, clinging. You already go there. See? So grabbing and clinging for me is some only thing that I concern. I'm not concerned about power. I'm not concerned about material, friendship. Not concerned this and that. Too much. Yeah. Even though someone come and someone go, I'm not too concerned. They come okay. They not come okay because monk life is according to contact. If I contact here and now, it appears wholeheartedly I support this into the Dharma. If this already disappear, then already not in my mindset, already let go, already detached like that. So monks, what we call their love is very different. We don't love in empty, means we love in reality, not in the imagination, not in the memory, not in the protecting, like that. We don't go there. We don't let the 6 senses process it, like that. So how you can see, not let the 6 senses processing, not predicting into the future, not grabbing into the past, not in the reality of 5 senses sensuality. This direct experience is achieving or training or practicing into his mastering retreat. In the retreat moment, mostly it's like that. That is when I look to the history, someone go, I'm enlightened. Means he totally come to some intuitive or mindset into new experience, into new understanding about how the mind can release. New understanding. Like a scientist, fail hundreds of times, not getting anything, knowing and result, not seeing anything. But once time he got it, then he discovered. We call that innovation. Practice also like that. When you come to your own mind, totally challenged. What you think you know, that already caught you into the neck of foolish. Before I want to end it, I want to give you one more very common conversation I have in my life. When we talk about Buddhist practice, Buddhist training, Buddhist experience, you know, and you know that I am the one that who always support and guided meditation. So a lot of meditation students with me, you know, and a lot of students when we have conversation, when they do 5-day practice, 7-day practice, or maybe more longer practice, then they will go, Shifu, I have something to know already. So they tell me something. I hear something, I see something. Everyone is like that. He sees something, he hears something. But when something comes to the mind, you stop. You foolish yourself. I don't know you know what I mean or not. The mind itself is a big thing that illusion yourself. I just want to say it like that. It's like what we know it exactly the same. Dream is illusion. Dream is nothing real. Mostly is useless, isn't it? Not beneficial. But dream is carry on. And we talk, you know, we think, dream and talk a lot in the daily life. We are interested in, you know, this is what I mean. Here the Nibbana is something that beyond what the Buddha want to say. So Nibbana is the word come to the goal of the mind training. So the Buddha used 80 different terms to say Nibbana is equivalent to this, to that. I want someone of you who interested about why we practice and why the Buddha mentioned about Nibbana, go back and have time, you check the teaching of Nibbana. And next talk, we will go to that and then share the information about the Nibbana.